What is going on? All right, hold on. First things first. There's all these ads everywhere. Week 1, Cowboys at Browns. Sunday, September 8th, Cowboys at Browns week 1. But that's not what we are here for. We are here. I see all the NFL's reposting all these teams. I just want to see the full schedule. Let's see. Suarez is hanging in there. We need a run here. We got guys on first and second. No outs? Okay. We need the Phillies bats to come alive here. Before I start this draft, we need the Phillies bats to come alive so we can get the win. Live updates. Updated 2 minutes ago. Rams. Sunday night football schedule. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Sunday night football schedule. Woo! 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 Rams and the Lions, fresh out the gate. Friday, September 6th, the Eagles and Packers play in Brazil. Interesting. Listen, guys, fire it off. All right. This is going to be, we're hanging out for a minute talking the NFL schedule, and then we're going to be doing a draft. But this is an NFL fans schedule hangout right now. All right. So, great game. Potential for a great game. Potential for a very, very good game. Great game. Maybe the first bad game, potentially. Another one. Not much better. Great game. I like it. Week 9, no problems there. Great game. Listen, I'm a Colts fan. You can hear me call that a bad game. Great game. Ooh, maybe I can go to that game. When is that? Great game. Oh, the Rams getting some love. Great game. Great game. Good division game. Those are always pretty close. No problems there. Good game. Good game. Nah. I mean, listen, the Sunday night games are looking pretty solid. All right. The Sunday night games are looking pretty good here. Let's see what else we got. Oh boy. That's terrible. Bijan, all upper body. Bijan skips leg day. At the Colts in Indy, October 20th. All right, who are they playing 17? Week 17 at the Browns. Sunday night game. Kind of a stinker. I'll be honest with you. Week 17, the Steelers play Kansas City. Kind of a stinker. We got to find which one we want to target. Week 17 against Washington. You get some firepower there. This is Tennessee. NFL schedule grid. Is this it? Is this real? Let me see. The Colts in 17 were at the Giants. That's right. Wow. All right. Week 17. Here it is. We've got Arizona at the Rams, Atlanta at Washington, Baltimore at Houston. Oh, hold on one second. What's the money on that one? Baltimore at Houston? That's got some potential right there. Hold on one second. I did not send this out an alert Patreon. Whoopsies. Hold on one second here. Gotta go to Let me send this out to the Patreon fam real quick because I did not share it with them and I needed to. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's out. That's out. Without comments. Okay. Sending that out. All right. So back to week 17 here. Can you guys see this okay? Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay. It gets smaller when I zoom in. All right. That ain't going to work. So we'll just keep it there. Okay. This is what we'll do. We've got Carolina at the Jets. So Buffalo at the Jets. I don't know if I love that. Carolina at Tampa Bay. Chicago at Seattle. Chicago at Seattle is an interesting one, actually. Cincinnati at Denver. Cleveland at Miami. Dallas at Philly. That's a game to target right there. Lefty, what is going on? There it is. This is the schedule. It looks legit to me. I've checked I spot checked a few games, and it looks legit to me. So, all right, so we got a couple of the games I'm highlighting for week 17. Oh, bear down. All right, I'll talk to you. Baltimore at Houston. Great stackability there. Arizona at the Rams. Great stackability there for week 17. Carolina at Tampa Bay is not terrible. Chicago at Seattle. Beautiful stackability there. Beautiful stackability there for Legendarius. There you go. All right, that's as far as I got. Cleveland at Miami. Dallas at Philly. Great. Denver at Cincinnati. Has potential. Detroit at San Fran. Love it. Green Bay at Minnesota. Houston at Baltimore. Great. My Colts play the Giants, which kind of stinks. Jacksonville and Tennessee. Meh. It's okay. Kansas City at Pittsburgh. Meh. Chargers at New England. Meh. Rams and Arizona's good. Vegas and New Orleans. Okay. Miami and Cleveland. Minnesota, Green Bay, New England. And we said what? New England plays the Chargers? No. New England plays the Chargers. New Orleans, Las Vegas, Giants, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's everybody. But here's the thing. All right. So a couple of the games we got to talk about, right? Here, let me type these up here for a second. We got Arizona, and then I'm going to start drafting here. Arizona and the Rams. We've got Atlanta, Washington is interesting enough. I think that's an underrated one that you could stack potentially. Baltimore and Houston. Sure. A lot of firepower. Carolina and Tampa Bay, I'll have to think about. I don't really love a lot of the stack pieces from that, so let's wait on that. Chicago, the Bears, and Seattle. Love it. And then what do we got? We've got Cincinnati and Denver. It's okay. Dallas and Philly. Yes, please. Actually, I probably should type this somewhere else because I'm going to want this information. But Detroit and San Fran. Yes, please. That's probably going to be the most popular one, in my opinion. That's going to be the most popular Week 17 stack. I'm going to say it right now. Green Bay and Minnesota is underrated. Houston, we said Houston plays Baltimore. Yeah, I already got that. Indy. Jacksonville and Tennessee has some options. It really does. It has some options. Kansas City and Pitt. I don't know. I mean, it is the Chiefs, right? But it's not my favorite here. Okay. I think that's my list right now for there. Let me copy that. Okay, that's week 17. Actually, you know what? I kind of like this grid. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this grid. Oh, save it. And I'm going to make a post of it real quick. Can I edit that? Nope. Okay. I'll just delete it and I'm going to make a post here real quick for you guys. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to put this in here. Downloads week 17. Trying to be helpful here. There. All right, let's put that out there. Whoops, did it highlight that? It did. Whatever. Okay. Post. Post. Okay. Just wanted to share that. All right, fam, listen. We've got the information we needed. We've got everything we need. So I'm going to close that down. Ranger. Just look at that. Guys, Ranger Suarez is hanging in there by a thread right now. He's got 4 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, and they're winning now, which is everything he needed. The Phillies just had a 4-run inning, which is exactly what we needed. And I was like, man, like they need to wake up now because he was playing well. Ranger's been playing great. His team's been letting him down. Their bats weren't doing anything. I mean, he's only allowed 4 hits, but one of them was last inning. So, all right, listen, we're hanging in there. Oh God, just yank him now. Just yank him right now. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. All right. But I digress. I'm going to close this. Bill's schedule leak. I don't need anymore. All these links. Let us. Oh, guys, check out this team I drafted earlier. I think I just posted it to Twitter, but take a little gander. Matt Stafford, Geno holding down the fort, right? Bam. Actually, my running backs are a little bit weaker than my wide receivers, but still don't hate them. Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Tyjae Spears, Jalen Wright, Bucky Irving. Then the dream. Matt Stafford with Puka and Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, Calvin Ridley, stacked. Smith-Njigba is stacked with the quarterback Geno. Adonai Mitchell with nothing but upside. Javon Baker, who thinks he's the best player in the NFL. And then KJ Osborne, who was a Minnesota stud stepping in last year when he needed to. And then Travis Kelce and Jelani Woods, which, whatever, you can feel however you want. I'm obviously hoping Travis carries the load there. However, I think Jelani has the opportunity to have a really good year. So, without further ado, BBM 5, 30 seconds. Make sure I do that right. Yep, let's rip it. All right. Done. Let's allow my location. Let's see. I have to pull it up. Oops. No. No. 30 seconds. Enter. We're in. Okay. So, BBM, now that we've got the schedule, I want to stack up some of those games. And I imagine this lobby will probably be filled with people with the shields next to their name. I updated my rankings, which feels great because I was so sick of my old one. Oh, do the puppy python. I'm sorry. We're going to go big right now, my friend. I mean, not that big. We're not doing the 500 guy, but we're going big. It's BBM time. Time to do at least one BBM. Is when this schedule released, that was my plan. As soon as the schedule comes out, slamming a BBM. Okay? We got to do it. Just got to do it. Got the schedule open here on my left. All right, guys, listen, talk to me. What do you guys think? What stands out on the schedule? Hold on, let me I can pull it up for you guys too, actually. Let me close this. I don't need NFL Network open anymore. Let me pull this up. What stands out? What are you guys seeing? What do you like? What do you not like? I'm trying to see my Colts schedule. Let's see. Houston, man, that opening week game is going to be beautiful. Houston and the Colts at Indy. Woo. Yeah, Python, don't join it. I'll do one with you. But this is the BBM just has to happen. Okay, how many primetime games do the Colts have? I'm not seeing many, which is a huge snub after I think we're going to be one of the best teams in the AFC for sure. Top 5. This is super frustrating. I guess, does this not really give us? Oh, yeah, it does give us Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. Are you kidding me? That's so silly. Well, maybe they'll flex some games because this is bull crap. Look at this. Us in Cleveland. Come on. Okay. Whew, good thing I looked. What pick we got? Pick 9. Ooh, I just drafted that team today out of pick 9. A little annoying because I would like to get something different, but whatever. It is what it is. All right. Let's pull this up over here. Okay. So I just did a Ram stack. So let's see. Week 17, I could do the Rams. I could do a Baltimore and Houston stack. I think Atlanta and Washington has the potential to be interesting. Maybe we shoot for an Atlanta-Washington stack. I think it depends on how the first round goes. I think I got to get Bijan if I'm going to do that stack. So if I don't get Mr. Bijan, I'm not doing it, I don't think. Because London's not enough. I don't think, in my opinion, but we'll see. Oh, people are ready. Look at them firing them off. St. Brown goes second. This guy's getting CeeDee Lamb in the 4th spot. That's going to change it up for you. Good for him. Good for him. I am the boy who lived. I love it. All right. See who we got here. All right, let's see. I don't know why they staked the NFC North Conference games in the second half of the season. Yeah, I always thought it was weird when a team would play another team and then have a game off against somebody else and then go right back to playing that team again. I don't understand that. I think that's super bizarre. I don't know why they do that. I think you can spread it out better. I don't know. Maybe it's just my OCD. I would rather spread it out. AJ Brown. All right, who's going to fall to us? Is Bijan going to fall to us? And we're going to do the Atlanta and Washington stack? Come on, Pickle Rick. Don't ruin it all. Don't ruin it all for us. If not, I have another idea. Who's Pickle Rick taking if he takes Bijan? Okay, that's okay. We're going to go Puka, and then we're going to try to run it back with Marvin Harrison. Now, I don't know if we're going to get it. We're probably not going to get it, but let's see. Come on, do something weird here, somebody. Fantasy Dog Pound, do something bizarre. Go Gibbs. Somebody go Gibbs. It's possible we get it. It's possible they go Saquon or something. Oh, all right. So wait. We got Puka. The Rams are against Arizona. Quick pivot here. Can we do a different stack with our first pick? San Fran. Who does San Fran play? San Fran in Detroit. Could put together something decent there. What was the other one? There was Tennessee, Baltimore, Houston. All right. I almost want to go Jonathan Taylor. Tampa Bay plays Carolina. All right. I'm going to take Taylor there and go hero running back. And then I have to see who's available to see who we can stack up. But did you draft in the Patreon one today? Yeah, but I screwed it up. So if you were in that draft and I didn't send you $5 yet, let me know. I've been sending everybody back their $5 because I screwed it up. I did a 30-second draft instead of a 8-hour draft. So like I didn't even know. My team auto drafted 4 quarterbacks, I think. So we're gonna do another one. I sent the link out for another one, Python. So jump into that for $5. Yinzer here. Let me know. Week 17, Casey and Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Kind of want to fade Mahomes stocks, feeling the moves Pittsburgh made in the offseason leads to lower scoring, slow stuck about. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to I didn't even put that in the stack. So when I was looking at the week 17 games I like, I did not even put that in there. Because of that. I think there's better games out there. So I mean, at this point, like I'm a big stack week 17 because I'm going for the big money here. I'm not trying to just get my money back or compete. I'm trying to be at the top in the finals and have a shot to win and be like watching and grinding with the whole Patreon and sitting there biting my fingernails away as we sweat out every little catch and every little run and every single thing that happens. Like that's my goal. Like that's what I would love. More than anything for the Patreon and stuff. And for Underdog or for Best Ball. So because of that, I'm going to go heavy into trying to stack week 17 games. Now, at the same time, you got to get there. So I'm not going to force it if it doesn't make sense. Like I needed to if I was going to get Puka, I needed to get Harrison there and it didn't work out. So now I have a great player, so I don't have a problem with it. But to stack up the Rams and Arizona, like who else do I want from Arizona? There's not a ton of guys that I have a lot of interest in. I mean, I think you could go like that. You could go there. A cheap one would be like a Zay Jones or something. Or Trey McBride. Maybe I get Trey McBride as like a little stack. Maybe we do like a multiple week 17 stack. I don't have a problem with that. So maybe that's the option. So I'm going to look at it and see if it makes sense. And if we start to build this thing out, I'm happy to get Stafford. And actually, I'd almost like Murray better and just run Murray out there, even by himself. So the dream is not dead of that game stack, but, one I think that's going to be underrated. What did I say was going to be an underrated one? Or I said that the Detroit and San Fran is going to be the most stacked one. I thought that this Arizona and the Rams one is a good one. I think there's the potential there. You've got Donald gone. That defense is going to take a step back because of it. Arizona's defense hasn't been good in a long time. I really think this is a great stack. I want to look and see. See, they already have quarterbacks in here. I've got my quarterbacks a little lower on purpose because I think I was too high on my quarterbacks. So, all right, I'm going to go. I mean, how do I not, right? Let's stack them up. Man, this is easy. This is one of the easier stacks to get. Python, did you rob everybody's money? Well, you're going to get $5 from everybody. If that's the case. Oh, you were there. Python said he was there drafting. All right, I'll look. You sly dog. You were there while everybody else wasn't paying attention. Hey, happy to help you out, Python. Wasn't intentional, but I'm happy to help you out. All right, so we got Baltimore and Houston. You could go. No, I can't get Tank. But maybe, just maybe, we could get one of these guys. Wow, Travis Kelce. Still there. Buffalo's and the Jets. That sucks for the Buffalo. The Jets defense is not one I want to target like that. No, thank you. All right, so this is my last pick. For a little while, his ADP is 44. I think this is where we take Trey McBride and start our stack. We're going to start it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start it. All right? There's no way either one of these guys take him because we're not with Travis Kelce on the board. I don't think so. Pacheco, this guy's gone 3 running backs. Not ideal. Stroud, perfect. We're going to take Trey McBride and start our little stack. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, right there. There's your week 17 stack already built out. Now, the only thing we can't miss on is we really don't want to miss on both of Stafford and Murray. But we could even potentially snag them both, with Murray obviously going first. I don't feel the need to grab James Conner. I'm fine with him being out there, but I don't feel the need to grab him now. And now all the Houston guys are going and stuff. Zay Flowers is gone. So all right. So the week 17 stack is in full effect for the Arizona and Rams game. So I am going to start. I need to start a list. I'm going to start like a Google Doc because I'm a psychopath, and I am going to. What do we got here? I need to open up a new window. I'm going to start a Google Doc of the stacks I have so I can keep track of how many times I've stacked a certain game for week 17. I think if you want to be successful, it's going to take something kind of sick like that. I'll start a Google Doc here. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. Sorry, guys. Got the coughs. Okay, game stacks. Let's see. So I'm going to do Arizona and LA Rams. Below. Am I up? No. Okay. All right, I'll put those in there later. All right, people. What are we thinking here, guys? So let's see. Andrews is gone. Kyler Murray is still out there. We're fine. But here's the thing is I think I'm going to have to take him. I could try to risk it and see if he comes to me at 81. And if he doesn't, I'm fine with settling for Stafford. But let's see. Is that Titans-Jags game a sneaky shootout? I think so, yeah. That's definitely on my list. Now, the only thing is there's some data about there's some data out there about the second time teams play, division rivals play, or division teams play in a season. There's some data out there suggesting that the game is usually lower scoring, but it's just like anything. It's data. It's fine. It's not everything. Okay, so I'm not saying that you need to be concerned. I'm just letting you know that there is some data out there for that. Okay. Crap. I don't have my thing up here. Who does Washington play? Washington is Atlanta. Not going to get much Atlanta. I like McLaurin there. And I like it for the games. Let's see. Do they have a game against the Rams this year? They don't, which is weird. NFC, I kind of took a chance. That's okay. I still like McLaurin there. I think he has a good year. All right, but let's see. Tennessee, and what do we say? Jags? So we could go potentially Engram there, get a little game stack there. Guys, there's like a million ways to do this, and it's not always going to work out, and it's super frustrating and tilting. But keep your wits about you. Stay focused while you're in a draft, especially a quick one like this, and you will get good players. And I'm here to help guide you guys, talk to you guys about it all, and hopefully these videos are helping too. Let me see. I want to post these stacks I had here. Okay, so that Atlanta, whoopsies, Atlanta, Washington. Then eventually I might clean this up, but I just want to get them posted. Baltimore, Houston is one. Chicago, Seattle, I think is a real. Oh, that's the one. I think that might be my favorite. I mean, the problem with no, it's not my favorite. Arizona's a good one. Atlanta, Washington, sneaky. The problem with Chicago is I don't know where all their points. I don't know who's gonna. I mean, you got anybody who can score any given week, right? Or any given week the guy can lead the team. So it's like who's gonna do it, and you got to be on the right side of it. Okay. Hollywood, Odunze. I like Minnesota. What do we have here? We got McBride. We got a running back. I kind of like the idea of getting Kamara. They play Vegas in week 17. That could be a feisty matchup. Let's do it. I'm okay with that. Ingram might be gone. I could have reached for him there. I didn't really want to. Chris Godwin. Got a lot of running backs in here. Got to move those running backs, I think, down a little bit. Okay, let's take a look here. Let me finish that. That's good. All right, so that's that. And these are the stacks. Underdog week 17 stacks. Okay. Very interesting. Just type it in the Patreon right now. All right. Could be playing for a playoff spot. Yeah, listen, that is a very good sneaky matchup. You got Hopkins there. Addison's going already. Ridley went the pick before me. Otherwise, I was looking for somebody. I'm like, I thought I had somebody queued up. If Ridley was there, I would have done the Tennessee Jag stack. But without that, it's kind of difficult. Who did I say? Seattle plays Chicago. All the Chicago guys are gone in an instant, which is crazy to me. It's like somebody's going to get the short end of the stick there. But Odunse, we want to do one guy here. The Jigba. All right. Well, as long as I complete Kyler Murray just went freak. I kind of thought he would make it. He went a little ahead of his ADP, or actually maybe right at it. All right, so we got to get Stafford. That's a must at this point, I feel like. So even if I have to reach a little. I almost just died on camera. Woo. Send help. Okay. Excuse me. Almost just died on camera. Whew. Good Lord. I don't want a running back here. Tennessee and Jacksonville. I could go for that Tennessee Jags stack here. I'm going to draft based off ADP because I think that's what everybody else is doing here. Seattle plays Chicago. I didn't get any of that action, so I'm going to go Ingram. And then I'm going to try to get D-Hop here if it comes back around to me. Ferguson. Great pick. I think he took one because I took one. I feel like people start making runs on things and they get nervous. Week 13 by Mageddon. Is there like 5 teams playing? Week 13? There's nobody on a bye week 13 on my list. Hold on, I'll put it on the screen in a second. D-Hop should fall to us. That should be a nice little stack there. A little stacky. I'll snag one of these late. I don't know. None of these guys are really great. I might snag one late, though. Hopkins should fall here. Although this guy desperately needs a wide receiver. But I don't see him taking Hopkins at that list. Looking at that list, I can't believe how low they projected Hopkins, which these don't mean much, but he's taking a wide receiver, but is he going to take Hopkins? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just went best player at a position of need, essentially. I'll be honest. I'm looking around. I'm like, how could I stack it? Seattle plays Chicago in week 17. So, you could do quarterback, opposing wide receiver. There's some positive correlation there, but I'd like to usually go a little bit heavier if I was going there, and just didn't work out. So I'm not going to force it. Washington was a good one. Washington and Atlanta is a sneaky stack. So I'll have to get a build where I snag Jaden Daniels. I still have a couple of adjustments to make to my ADP, I feel like, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Wait, let me put the schedule up here. Listen, week 13, I think, doesn't have any buys on here, right? Look at that. It looks like everybody's playing week 13, which is that wrong? Why? Oh, wait. Yeah, why would that be? Why would they not have a buy? Maybe it's a mistake. Is this schedule right? I hope it's right. Suarez got pulled. Suarez got pulled. And because his runs, I didn't see that they were runs, not earned runs. 0 earned runs because there were 2 errors. Listen. Oh, man. I hope I'm lefty. Let me pull up. I might have maybe that list isn't good. Listen, if I just did a whole draft with the wrong, where's the full schedule? I get it, guys. I get it. But where's the full schedule? Lefty, is that one wrong? Just give me the full schedule here. Get full 2024 schedule. Okay, so it looks right. Seahawks and Bears. Oh, okay, so maybe they just have the bye weeks wrong on this posting, which that's not a big deal. I'm okay with that then. And these games are TBD. Okay. Cardinals, Rams. All right, so it's good. So it's right. But listen, guys, I think we just cashed out everything for Patreon. Hold on a minute. I think this is like a 6-0 sweep here. That requires a small amount of attention here. Nobody's saying anything. Wait. Come on. All right, I got to focus for a quick second here. Blake. We're nowhere near these ADPs. I could go Caleb. I don't care here. If Caleb makes it, I'm going to go Caleb Williams. Do a little bit of quarterback opposing stack here. All right, nobody said anything. Wait, I think we just swept. I got to look at this. Okay. Ready? Ranger Suarez. Let's pull this up here. How can I make this a little bit bigger? Blow it up. You don't need my face for a minute. Still not big enough. Box score here. Ranger Suarez. Live on stream. Okay. Under 2.5 earned runs. Check. Ranger Suarez to record a win. Should be check. Under 5.5 hits against. Check. Bradish hit. Check. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. We'll have to check that in a minute. 2 picks away. All right. Let's see. Are we up? We are up. Could go wide receiver. I could go running back here. Adonai Mitchell is a guy that I've been drafting probably more than I should. But my goodness, is he going to be? I think he's going to be a stud. It's just a matter of, is he going to get enough opportunity? All right, so this is going to come back around to me. And in this next 2 picks, we're going to take Stafford. And we're going to take like Tyjae Spears or Chase Brown or Blake Corum or Jerome Ford. Okay, plenty of options out there. Plenty of options. We got a good little stack going. What do we say? I'm okay with that. All right, let's see here. Disregard the bye week. Stupid lists online are labeled 24, but they're 23, 24. Okay. All right, so maybe that list I have is right then. That I posted. Good, because I posted it in the Patreon. Listen, guys, I think we hit the parlay. I think we're going to hit the parlay on right. Under, over. Oh, it was over 5.5 strikeouts too. That's okay. I'll do something here. Okay, lefty. Well, that's good to know then, because I already posted it. I was like, uh-oh, do I have to retract it? Do I have to issue a retraction? Stafford's still out there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're coming up in 2 picks. I'm just going to take Stafford, right? Because, yeah, I've got, with both those guys, I don't want to risk it. I'm not going to wait anymore. Or do I wait? It'd be a full 8 picks above ADP. And where is he on the list? Yeah, there's a couple of quarterbacks out there. Nobody's taking him. I'll wait. All right, so we're going to go with I think we're going to go with a running back here. We're going to go with a running back first. Wow, all those running backs I had selected got taken. So Kendre Miller is a guy I'm fine with here. Jerome Ford or Kendre Miller are both good options. I think I lean Jerome Ford, though, even with what's his face coming back. There's nothing that says he's 100% healthy. Yeah, and then we come back around and we draft Stafford. We draft Stafford and we're all good. All right. So we've got a little bit of a light on Arizona. Okay. We need to get more Arizona in a stack next time, but man, I'm psyched. I am absolutely psyched. Phillies, just hang on to it. Why don't you put a couple more points on the board, huh? Put a couple more points on the board, eh? So he goes Cousins. So that takes away one of the guys. Oh, but we still got Goff. Yeah, that'll be fine. He's not going before Goff. Goff falling quite a bit below ADP here. Jacoby Myers, too, would be a great snag for somebody to get Jacoby Myers or even Brandon Cooks here. Brandon Cooks had a surprisingly decent year last year. He caught a lot of touchdowns. I was going to say, he always gets these touchdowns and he'd be like flying through the air. And I say little because little by NFL standards, but his little body would be like flying through the air and he'd just catch these touchdowns. $521 passing yards. Yeesh. I don't think Stafford's cooked. I think with those two guys out there, you don't have to be very good to torch somebody. Does he go? Oh, he didn't. Okay. Well, we got that. We got the little stack. Now we got to roll back with a running back and some wide receivers. I think we're good on quarterback. I think I'm just going to run with those two guys. You got a rookie. I think we're going to be fine here. Actually, I wouldn't mind Cole Kmet, but I don't see him falling all the way. But that's okay. Just a wishful thinking here. Rams and Arizona, Atlanta and Washington. I did get a little Washington. Anybody from Atlanta that I'm missing? Mooney. Give me Mooney. Or give me death. I think we can realistically get Mooney when he comes back, potentially. Let's start with that. Let's see. It's going to be my goal here. Run it back with a little Mooney here. Okay. So we've got... Actually, I probably should not make it the full screen, right? For fear of missing the pick. Well, I haven't even had my face on the screen this whole time. That's all right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that Baltimore and Houston's going to be interesting. It could turn into like a bit of a defensive struggle, but like, man, with those two teams, that's going to be a great, great game. So it says Saturday, Sunday. So I wonder if they'll flex that. It's going to be such a good game. That's a good stack. You could probably grab, like Nico, Zay, maybe Andrews, and Lamar or something like that. Or Stroud, probably. That's actually a pretty good game. I mean, actually, I'm going to put that on here as like a game that I'd like to take the opportunity to attack. San Fran and Detroit's obviously going to be very stackable. I'm psyched. Buffalo gets a bad matchup week 17. Cincinnati gets meh week 17. Cleveland and Miami. I mean, Miami's defense is pretty bad. Mooney and Kmet are still out there. I don't really need a third tight end, but I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate running these. Man, these both guys, there's no way they both sit, right? There goes him. Okay, that's fine. I say that to myself. Don't draft Mooney, though. Let me get Mooney. Let me get Mooney for the Washington-Atlanta stack. Let me get Mooney. Yeah, he needs a tight end, right? Oh, Rodgers? Fine. No problem. Woo! Woo! Atlanta, Washington stack secured. A little mini stack. A little snack 'em, stack 'em. Look at that little mini stack right there. Mini stack. Seattle plays Chicago. Couldn't complete the mini stack there, though. He's just a rogue agent there. Listen, I never post this, guys. So while I'm here for a minute, I never ask, but please hit the like button and subscribe or comment. My channel is just dying slowly because of best ball. And it's unfortunate because I like doing best ball and it's early and I don't have time I can't do picks right now in the morning because of the time that their lines release. So I haven't been able to do a lot of videos or anything for MLB. So the channel is slowly hemorrhaging views, and I think YouTube dings me for it. So this is very late. I'll have to do this more in the beginning of our videos and streams, but do me a favor, just hit the like button while you're watching this. This would go a long way to YouTube pumping this channel back up. We were ascending like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Hit like 950 subs in 2 months, not even. And now it's just stalled, stagnant. So I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you guys could do that. Greatly appreciate it. I think Michael Wilson's going to be fighting for that spot. I wouldn't mind taking Polk and, oh no, I really need to get a running back. So I'm fine with Polk going away here. Let him fall and go like a Ray Davis here. Or Vidal Sassoon. It's just such a crowded backfield, right? Let's go with a guy that's not so crowded. Whoa, network error. Okay. Network error. What? Jermaine Burton's great. All these guys are obviously better, but I think if I get the chance, I'm going to get Arizona to run back the Michael Wilson stack here. The full Michael Wilson stack. Give it to me. Do it. 15 picks away, though. Eek. I didn't realize it was that far away. Okay, maybe not. Polk's gone. There we go. Okay. All right, so we did okay here. Did all right getting what we wanted here with the stack. Draft starting to slow. Getting towards the end. Got to fill out this running back room a little bit. I'm going to post this one after because somebody was like, oh, that running back room's terrible. Only parlays. For the one I did earlier, and I posted it, I had another Rams stack. Actually, I'm pretty exposed now to the Rams. I probably need to slow it down. But I posted it and my running backs were a little bit weak and he commented on it. So I'll have to post them. Like, is this better? I didn't really mean to go with this full-on stack. It just kind of fell to me. Oh, have the Phillies won yet? Bottom of the 7th. This must not have updated. No way. It's been the bottom of the 7th for like, 7th inning stretch. They still do that? Oh, they scored though. It was 2-7. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're winning this. Let's go. Let's go. They're 100% winning this. I'm not going to call it early, but I'm ready to call it early. We're going for the full sweep here. I wonder if anybody's chatting about it over here. Let's see. Oh, okay. What do we got? We're up. I really need to get another running back. But we can wait a minute on that. 2472. All right, we need some running backs here. Gibson. Man, it's slim pickings for running backs here. Oof. I guess we go Antonio Gibson, but golly, it's ugly. I think we got to go Gibson when it rolls back around. All right, let's see. Okay. Putting me on blast. EA Jack. Listen. All right, EA. Listen. You talked about the running backs being a little bit weak, right? They're still not great. I'm going to be honest. They're not much better if they're better at all. I think that team, before I disclose this one, has a little bit more depth. However, I think this one has more firepower at the top. All right. It gets pretty ugly. All right. The more I look at it, the more it gets a little bit ugly there potentially. But let me sell you on Jerome Ford because Antonio Gibson goes, and there goes my last hope. Keaton Mitchell, Henry has not been let me tell you on Keaton Mitchell now. Henry has not been the pinnacle of health lately, right? And neither has Mixon, really, for that matter. If I show up this core with a little Keaton Mitchell and Damian Pierce, do I feel better? 2 more picks. So I'm going to go running back and tight end, I think. My little sneaky pick, Jelani Woods. Wow, Ogankwu just fell off the map. I think that's it, right? Miles Sanders is dead. Right? Didn't he die? Hubbard and I don't like it. I don't really know this guy very well. Audric. I guess it's like a flyer at this point. Braylon Allen. I think I could go into any of these guys. Let's take a flyer here. Let's take a flyer here. Jack, I love you. You know it. Man, that's funny though. So, Jack, I didn't even show you the rest of the team though. But so the running backs, But I like the wide receiver core. I think it's good for best ball too. Guys that could just pop off. I think Smith and Najigba, I'm hoping and think that he takes a big leap this year. I think he kind of slides into that number 2 spot. Tyler Lockett's got to be old. Is he one of those guys too that's younger than I think? And I'm going to look it up and be like, really? He's 28? He can't be. No, he's got to be like 32. 31. When's his birthday? When's this man's birthday, though? Yeah, he'll be 32 by the time the season starts. It can't go on forever. It just can't. It can't. It can't and it mustn't. I didn't get Atlanta and Washington. Just stacked up Washington. Are there any Atlanta players? Man, I can't believe Mooney went. That was it. That was the play right there, was Mooney. But he got nabbed right before me. I think I'm going to go. Oh, man, I got to go. I'm not going to go tight end. I'm fine with these 2 young bucks, young studs going out there. I'm going to go with wide receiver and running back for my last 2 picks. Call it a day. Call it a day. Which, by the way, guys, wasn't a big seltzer fan. However, look at this Waterloo Mojito Mocktail. Fantastic. Fantastic. So refreshing when you're having a nice Underdog Fantasy best ball draft. I don't think I'm going to go. I guess I could go Zay. Does Zay jump into the spot? He does, right? Zay's still out there. Maybe a little Zay day. What do you think? Don't do it. Don't take Zay Jones. Does Zay Jones have enough firepower, though, to blow up? I really don't know. How old's Zay Jones? Is he toast, or does he just seem like he's toast? 29 years old. Man, he ain't even old really yet. We're going Zay Jones. And then I guess I don't know. I mean, we're really throwing darts at this point, but I'm just curious real quick. Oh, Samaje Perine already got drafted too? Somebody drafted? Oh, they didn't. He's out there. What do we think? We think Audric is going to be the guy? Is that why his ADP is higher? I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think anybody knows better than this. Wow, Audric is a massive human being. Man, is he any good? Let's go Audric. Let's roll the dice here. Well, it's either Audric or... Yeah, we'll go Audric. I think. Let's see real quick. Last minute. Oh. Audric. There it is. Not the best running back room, but not the worst. Pull up the big board here. Whoops. Let's see what it looks like on the big board. Yeah, like Tracy, Tyrone Tracy. I don't even... Listen, you're taking a flyer here. I've had this start a couple of times. I got to get out of this. I told you guys, I got to get out of this 9th position. This 9th position led to like the same people again for me at the top. And I could go and change it up too, but like I don't feel like I don't want to force it. So I'm happy with this. All right. I am very interested to see how this goes. Look at the running backs. Okay. Hopkins went before me. That was the stack. Where'd Mooney go? Thomas and Ridley going right before me there. Kind of got sniped a couple of times, really, on like a couple of guys that I'd like to have targeted. Drake London. Oh no, that's here. I probably would have gone a different route depending on how things had happened in the middle. Where is Odunze? I could have done the Chicago stack. He got sniped there. So, you got to be able to adapt. I adapted a couple of times. I've got a couple of stacks that I like. I'm actually quite happy about a few of them. And yeah, I think that's how you get Beautiful. I think that's how you get contrarian in this. I think that's exactly how you do it. All right. I'm going to call it there. You guys want to look at my exposures real quick? Let's see. Draft. Active. No. Completed. I haven't even looked at this yet. I'm very curious. All draft. Look at these ones. These are the only ones I care about. What is going on here? Why is this formatted so wonky? Apply. Oh, okay. I guess that's the way it looks now. Ooh, Luke McCaffrey. Adonai Mitchell. Matt Stafford's ending up in a lot of my teams right now. There we go. James Conner, Blake Corum, Madison. It's pretty low. This is pretty early. Ayuk, I know I've had a lot of. Puka, I've gotten a decent amount from that 9 spot. I don't hate this list. Stafford, and then it's just everybody. It's just hodgepodge. Yep, I would have guessed that. All right. Listen, it's real early. It's too hard to look at that. Whoops. Appreciate you guys watching and hanging out, talking NFL schedule release. Week 17 is out now. Start drafting your best ball teams accordingly. Reach out if you're in the Patreon or on my Twitter, wherever you guys want. Just reach out to me. Let me know what you think of the game. Start commenting on some of the stacks you like. Show me your teams, whatever you guys want to do. I'm just happy to talk best ball. I'm happy football season is here. And please, on your way out, like the video, comment on the video. It does all sorts of things to the algorithm. So I know it's a small thing for you, but it's huge for me. Even if you just comment a bunch of letters, that bumps the algorithm up because it's an algorithm. It doesn't know. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. And remember, bet smart and win more. Goodbye.